Okay, can I come and ask? Which one do you prefer? Which one do you think make more better point? Let's say globalization is about global awareness, global culture, or globalization is global economies, global technology? Which one? Anyone want to volunteer? What do you think? Any idea? What do you think? Okay. Okay, which one is easier, do you think? Trade, move around. Migration, move around. Okay, those are economy. Or globalized technology. Technology can be used anywhere. Or ideas are connected. Which one?
We say is economy and technology.
Okay, example.
Like the separation of time and space. Like you said, 4 a.m. in US and 4 p.m. in Singapore.
No, that separation of time and space is not economy.
Yeah, so you need technology
To create the separation of time and space.
Yeah.
So technology is important because it helps. Okay, so if we say that, is it technology or is it the separation of time and space that is globalization?
I think it's the technology that helps with the process of the separation of time and space.
So in your exam, yeah, you can do it both ways. You can say technology is globalization, or you can say technology is the facilitator, depends on your hardware. Yeah? One student earlier on asked me, can he argue for technology to be a culture or not? Can technology be culture, you think? And technology is not facilitator, it's not material, but idea. What do you think? What do you think? Anyone? Can technology be cultural? No? That student got a good idea. I said, of course, why can't you do that? Yeah, you can. You can argue for technology as being cultural. You see, now you grow up in this environment, in this cultural environment. What is this cultural environment? Technology, internet environment. Yeah? You can always argue it to be cultural. But I told you, if you want to do that, we may want to back up this discussion with something in the theory which later we can see. Yeah? There are people who argue for technology with technology in terms of culture and ideas. Yeah. Now, for this question, which one depends very much on which one do you think faces more restriction? Which one faces more restriction? Technology, the economy, ideas, culture. Which one faces more restriction? These dimensions. We can have economy, we can have trade flow, we can have products flow, we can have supply chain. These are dimensions of economic globalization. Or technology, you can have the internet, you can have Facebook, you can have email and all that. We can also have culture. Yeah? The idea that people keep thinking and rethinking about things, we have common awareness about risk. Which one? Face restriction. Which one then? Someone may stop it.
All of them people stop it.
All of them. Possible. Okay, for example, the economy. Who and how can stop it?
The state can implement legislation to impede the progress of the economy itself.
Good. The government can do that, right? They can restrict the economy and the movement of economy in some way. What about technology?
Can pretty much stop by censorship. Also, Peter said IP can be restricted, helps restrict, can help in restricting the technological advances.
No, even technology, the government can still intervene. No. What about awareness, share awareness, how to restrict it? Do you agree with Giddens that people nowadays have shared awareness about risk?
Yes.
About risk. That's risk all over the place, financial risk, environmental risk. You agree with him?
Yes.
Yeah. If I tell you, don't think about it, don't think about risk, can I do that?
Right.
Very difficult. So, that one is the most difficult, yeah? So, ideas is more difficult than the economy to be restricted. The government can't tell you not to think. The government can't restrict you. I'm thinking about risk. He's thinking about risk. Global people thinking about risk. Don't. We have to restrict you. Don't think about risk, very hard to do. You know? As we go on, you come to realize that, in fact, global culture is the most difficult to be restricted. Yeah? So, and later, as we discussed, we will come to a point where we start thinking, there are many elements, of globalization, there are many dimensions. Some dimension may be restricted and could probably decline. But other dimension, for example, culture will probably continue. Yeah? The idea of like J-pop, because the internet is so powerful, that helps spread ideas, that, now there is no location, even better, isn't it? Yeah? We don't have to be restricted. We can't be physically restricted because minds or ideas can fly. It can go all over the place. Okay, you can't restrict that. So here, we have raised three issues and three drivers. One is economy, one is technology, and one is idea. And as your friend said, economy probably is the most difficult to globalize because government often restrict it in some way. Technology may be second. Culture or idea, hard to restrict. Yeah. And that would probably facilitate globalization in the long run.